So the good part. Hey guys, how you doing today? Hi, hi, hi. Hope you had a good week, as I did, and the weekend so far has been good as well. It's been good. The thing is, sometimes there are times when just need to do things regardless of the mood. When I hear things like that in the past, it seemed crazy. Like, okay, I couldn't fathom it. Not until I actually stepped into that kind of shoes. Scenarios where even though you're not in the mood, maybe you're for one reason or the other, you're not feeling as good. You're not feeling as good as you want to. But then, because you've built an habit, right, a culture of doing certain things, so regardless of you feeling not feeling so good, you still end up doing those things. And this is quite unique because in the past, the times when I didn't feel good, I had to fall back into my fail safe mode, which is not very nice. Doing some unpleasant things. You know, getting depressed and not doing what I should be doing. But becoming aware of certain things now, honestly, it's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful because regardless of the mood, I just see myself doing what I should be doing. You know, I remember yesterday I had to do a task, and yeah, I had two options. Right, I wanted to watch a football match, and then I wanted to do the task because that was what I said I would do the previous day. I decided to do it that day from the previous day. So I had two options. I could either go watch my match, which I wouldn't miss for anything, all right, or do the task. Now, if I watched the match based on the time, 2 hours, I wouldn't have enough time to do the task the way I should. So I had to let the match go. And not just that, even without doing the task itself, there were things that probably will have overlooked or not done as well, but I've built this culture of doing things and basically stopping when they are done, not when I'm tired. Right, I've built a culture of excellence. All right, that's the mental framework that I've decided to develop. So that mental framework, without even any extra energy or effort, I see myself doing things the right way. I see myself, going through the task I gave myself until the end. And when I finished, I felt like it wasn't even that difficult, right? It wasn't even that hard. And I'm sure if it was the previous me, the old me, I wouldn't have. In fact, I'll have been like, I beg, that can't wait till tomorrow. Let me go and watch my match, or I'll be like, "Ah, beg, I'm tired, I can't do it anymore," and stop midway, do a half-baked job because I give it to myself. So, mental frameworks, the decisions you make goes a long way. It goes a long way, and it's not just about just making them. The starting for me, the starting point was the awareness. All right, the information that I've gained over the past few months, right, or a year plus thereabout, you know, the kind of information that I've supercharged my mind with information that it's just incredible. Basically, what the secret to success? That's what they call it, laws of success. All right, how to attain success in any endeavor you find yourself. You know, so it is that kind of mindset that I took to making those decisions, and today I'm able to follow through on decisions, without any extra effort, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It doesn't mean that every day things are fine in the mood and all, but every day I gotta do what I gotta do. I get to do what I got to do every single day. So guys, take the initiative to stay open-minded. You know, make stay open-minded. Don't be too judgmental or too skeptical of certain things of information. All right, don't be too skeptical. When you see opportunities, allow them, observe them, accept them, receive them, experience them if possible, Oh goodness, I have to step away for a bit. Oh goodness, sorry guys, I had to get that out of the way. As you can see, yeah, the environment is not the most suitable, but gotta do what I gotta do. In the past, I probably would have taken this as as a stumbling block, as a reason not to do these sessions. But once a decision is made, you gotta follow it through regardless of circumstances, regardless of what is or what is not. You gotta get it done. You gotta you just gotta get things done. That is the way it works. You can't always rely on things being perfect. You can't always rely on all factors aligning, on the stars aligning, for you to get things done. And it's not gonna it doesn't work that way. At least so far so good. It doesn't work that way. You gotta do what has to be done, regardless. Regardless, you know. If you can't do it well, do it anyway. Right? Do it anyhow. That's one thing that I learned from who was that? Was it Jim? One of my coaches anyway. You know, if you can't do it well, just do it anyway. Of course, putting your best at it, try to do it well. Like this environment wouldn't necessarily be the perfect scenario. It wouldn't necessarily result in the perfect life. All right, but then it is what I have right now. So, if I want to wait for a perfect scenario, perfect setup, perfect background, I probably wouldn't have been doing these sessions for the past 1 week because the environment is not perfect, the background is not perfect, circumstances is not perfect, the time is not perfect. All right, but then you gotta do what I gotta do, and once you make the decision, follow it through. If you can't do it well, do it anyway. All right, it's about the process sometimes, and that is what will eventually lead to the desired result. All right, so guys, initiative. Always make it. Yeah, it's critical. It's critical. All right, so we're moving on. Okay, I thought we had. Let's see. Uh, okay, good. We had a setup here. Okay, we're already in profit anyway. So let's see how that turns out. Uh, let's see the next setup. You NZD, what did you have? What do you have for us? What did you give to us? I'm not seeing anything here. What was this? How come I marked it without a setup? Okay, it is what it is. We move on. Next one, GBPAUD. Let's see, what do you have for us? Okay, so this one looks like it went into profit. All right, went into profit, but went back into a loss. Now there are two things, right? At this dip into profit, I could have broken even, but I probably would have missed this highs and only saw it at this low part. And as you guys know, I'm not really hands-on with my trading apps. Like, I'm not always online checking them. My style of trading, I just let them do what they want to do. Like, I don't know. I'm not, so far so good. I've not been able to always check my trades. I trust my settings, my TP, my entry, my stop loss, and I do other things. Like, I do other things. I do so much many other things. I could be on the chat and for a whole day and not even check my trading app. You know, allowing the market, the trade I am on, to do whatever it wants to do. And I'm not sure if it's the best thing, but it is what it is. Where at this point in time, all right, it is what it is at this point in time. So that's that about that. Oh, so it's all right. Earlier, I think I saw a setup on ADJPY. Okay, good. Yeah, saw this. Now it's a downtrend, as you can see. All right, we are in a downtrend. Now I'm not sure if I will even take this trade because I'm already in a trade on this same pair. And most times I prefer allowing the trades to play out. I don't touch pairs where I'm already in them. You know, I don't touch pairs where I'm already in them. I like allowing the current trade to run out completely before I look at analyze and take trades on that pair. So that is me. That is what I do. All right. So in that spirit, I'm not going to be. I'm not going to work on that pair, even though I saw an opportunity, but I'll let it go. Right. As you guys know, not all opportunities will make you money anyway. So there's no need to feel like you're missing out. Because even if it looks so perfect, so good, it may not necessarily make you money. So why be so eager to want to take all opportunities, to want to catch every single opportunity? Yeah, come on. There's really no value. There's really not much value in it. All right. So because even the trades that you lost, they're because you believed them as well for you to take them. All right, but you still lost them. So believing in a trade so much is not necessarily a guarantee that the trade will go your way. So why risk diminishing, a potential profit on that pair on a trade that could go anywhere? So I hope you guys understand that. You know, it's yeah, that's that about that. Okay, so what do we have here? I can see it's in the middle of the channel, and I don't trade in the middle of the channel. I allow the channel to settle down and do something. You know, decide do something. So that it's at the extremes, at the edges, or it has made a decision to break out of the channel. You know, but if not, I don't touch channels when they're just okay. This one now good. It's in the middle of the channel, so even though there's a good resistance here, right? But because it's in the middle of the channel, I will still be reluctant. Anyway, this trader already left the channel, so I wouldn't judge it in that same manner. So yeah, I wouldn't judge it in that same manner. So this trade, I expect it to respect this this resistance. I expect this trade to respect this resistance and come down, and sell for a bit, and sell for probably to this point. All right, from year to year. That's number one. It has extended for so long. Like, look at this extension, growing. Ah, goodness, this is buy all the way, all the way. It has to breathe. Like, Can't just be breathing in. No, you must breathe out. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Trade has breathed in for so long, and you just added a small breathing out here, but it's not enough to compensate for such deep breathing in. So I expect the trade to breathe in, sorry, to breathe out, you know, and then breathe out to this point, at least to this point, before it continues. If it wants to continue breathing in, just to move up, then that's to breathe in, that's to breathe out and come down before continue the journey. So that is what I expect of this trade. And based on that, now the thing is, trade might decide to just pick up some things at this point before it comes down. But it will surely come down. It's just a matter of if it's gonna come right away. You know, it's a new week today, so there will surely be a gap. Where will the gap be? It's gonna gap up or gap down. These are things that these are factors that we really can't predict too much, or that I really can't predict too much at my current level. Especially with the weekends, some things that I can't predict too much. So, but what I expect, regardless of, and after all said and done, what I expect was okay. Guys, see this I will call this because this is a what's it called again? This is a shooting star, right? Yeah, a shooting star candle, stick pattern, and then an engulfing candle, right? This is a sell signal. Now, immediately after it, we can see the retracement. Okay, so I'm gonna do a sell stop, to be a sell stop all the way to this point. Now, our stop loss. This would have been the ideal stop loss to accommodate any breathing, and in case the price wants to pick up what we have here before it comes down. We just want to get all the way to this extreme before it comes down, but I'm not sure my trade will allow me that luxury. So I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna leave it at this. I'll take them on my demo account because this trade looks good, but I'm not too confident in it. So yeah, it's gonna be on my demo account. So that's set up. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow for that trade. All right, let's move on. All right, so you guys know in the past I normally don't like the sessions to be too long. All right, but if we were to consider the purpose of these sessions, which is to develop myself. Yeah, you learn best what you teach others. So this is my own way of learning forex. All right, sharing the little I know, and definitely that will help me know it better, and hopefully also learn a few things along the way. And apart from that, this is just the beginning of my, yeah, I'll call it mentorship journey. All right. This is my opportunity to learn and fine tune and become better at teaching. And yeah, the longer I spend here, the better. So doing this every single day for, yeah, for a while, for days, doing this every single day. The longer I spend doing it, the more results I will exercise. The more my public speaking is will improve. The more my ability to make things easier, to break it down for people, the better it will be. And yeah, this is open to the public. All right, it's a public, so my audience is surely incredible, right? So it's, yeah, that meaning I can't take it too lightly. So yeah, it's an opportunity that I don't want to miss. Doing just short sessions, yeah, it's good, but I wouldn't be pushing myself enough. Number one, I don't speak a lot, so speaking for long, as it gets difficult with time for me. My throat gets dry, my lips get dry. You know, I'm not used to it. Right. So the longer I stay on these sessions every single day, the better my physique, better my physiology, the better my body becomes when it comes to allowing me to speak for a longer period. and louder. Of course, that's another thing that I need to learn. I need to learn to speak loud. Can you guys see the difference? I don't know if the stream is catching the difference in my volume right now, because I really I'm also not used to I'm also not good at I'm also not used to speaking very loud, right? I speak with a calm, withdrawn voice, calm, gentle voice. Yeah, a bit quiet, and yeah, it's not something I'm working on as well, right? I'm working on improving my volume. Sorry about that. I'm working on improving my volume, making my voice louder. So this is another opportunity, another avenue to also learn to speak louder, right? And as I speak louder, I speak longer. Of course, at the beginning, like right now, it surely can't be easy. In fact, I don't expect it to be easy and straightforward. But I'm confident that if I keep at it with time, it is surely going to get better. I'm surely going to get the result desired. So this is I'm seeing another trading opportunity here right now. This is a channel, as you guys can see, the resistance and the support. You can see it as respected. This resistance has been respected for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times already. It's a very powerful one, very powerful one. So I'm gonna take a trade based on that resistance being respected once again. Alternatively, it can just break it. Yeah, that happens. It can just break it. Not break it too far. You just break it to the left, to this, to respect these guys, to respect this guy, this distance from the line. So that is one thing that I have no choice but to look out for. That is one thing that I have no choice but to watch out for. All right, it is it has that's taking trades like this, pending orders without, you know, because it's basically just one factor that I'm looking at right here. Just that support. Sorry, just that resistance. That's all. There's no other. There's no other factor informing this trading decision. So I'm just hoping that it respects it. You know that it respects it. If I'd cut it earlier, I would have made some money with it. I'm coming all the way down here, but that's fine. That's trading for you. And these are the kind of entries that, of course, I make money with. You know, and I would also mostly I take this kind of entries on my demo account as well. Right, so this will be the safe stop loss, all right, and this will be the money making stop loss. Just that the risk of this stop loss is a bit higher. Yeah, just 10 pips. Yeah, the risk is a bit higher, and the tendency of losing the trade, even if it goes in my direction, is quite reasonable. It's on the high side. It's on the high side, so I will be reluctant to just let this trade go like that. But let me see if I can see anything else to confirm. Anything else? I can see any other factor to base my decision on. If so, then I will be more confident. Probably taking it on my live account. But if not, then I think I will just stick with taking it on my demo account. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I think I'm okay with the setup. If it comes, the trade could come, it's this, and then still go in the direction. That's the fear with this setup. Setup like this. That's the fear with setups like this. But this is what it is. Let's do what we gotta do. Move on. So that's another setup for us. I think I'm going to raise this one because It's been on for a few days, and that's actually still on. Anyway, we have a lot of pests to analyze, so there's no need to be too. There's no need to get too fixated on one particular pair. There's so many pairs to look at. So I'm okay with letting that pair just do what it wants to do. Let's move on to the next pair. So we've been on for 25 minutes now. I think this is gonna be the longest session that we've had together. How are you guys feeling? Are you getting value? Uh, are you guys getting value? I want to believe you are. If you have any question, feel free to drop it on the chat, drop it in the comments. Let me know your questions and they will surely be addressed. That's the purpose of this session. I'm sure you guys know already, know, because the more I am able to help you, the better I become as well, right? It's a win-win. It's an absolute win-win for everybody. All right. So do well to engage me. Let me know your thoughts and let, let's get better together. Okay. I think I'll be having some guests very soon, but let's see if we can continue the session with them. If we can't, then I'm going to have to call it a session. We've been here for a while, so I think I like how far we've come. I like how far we've come, and yeah, we'll see what happens. No,